as we have gathered here together to thank God for the Nobel Peace Prize, I think it will be beautiful that we pray the prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi, which always surprises me very much. We pray this prayer every day after Holy Communion because it is very fitting for each one of us. And I always wondered that 400 to 500 years ago, Saint Francis of Assisi composed this prayer, that they had the same difficulties that we have today as we compose this prayer that fits very nicely for us also. I think some of you already have got it, so we will pray together. Let us thank God for the opportunity that we all have together today, for this gift of peace that reminds us that we have been created to live that peace. And Jesus became man to bring that good news to the poor. He, being God, became man in all things like us except sin, and he proclaimed very clearly that he had come to give the good news. The news was peace to all of goodwill, and this is something that we all want. The peace of heart, and God loved the world so much that he gave his Son. It was a giving. It is as much as if to say it hurt God to give because he loved that the wood so much that he gave his Son, and he gave him to Virgin Mary. And what did she do with him? As soon as he came in her life, immediately she went in haste to give that good news. And as she came into the house of her cousin, the unborn child in the womb of Elizabeth leapt with joy. The little unborn child was the first messenger of peace. He recognized the Prince of Peace. He recognized that Christ has come to bring the good news for you and for me. And as if that was not enough, he died on the cross to show that greater love, and he died for you and for me and for that leper one, for that man dying of hunger, and that naked person lying in the street, not only of Calcutta, but Africa and New York and London, and also, and insisted that we love one another as he loves each one of us. And we read that in the Gospel very clearly. Love as I have loved you, as I love you, as the Father has loved me, I love you. And the further the Father loved him, he gave him to us, and enough for us to say, I love God, but I do not love my neighbor. Saint John says you are a liar if you say you love God and you won't love your neighbor. How can see whom you touch, with whom you live? And so this is very important for us to realize that love, to be true, has to hurt. It hurt Jesus to love us. It hurt him.